I wanted to do one last video, and this one is going to be on how I feel when it comes to colorism. The dark-skinned black woman, as far as colorism goes, takes every anti-black response and turns it into being because of a dark-skinned black woman being one. It leaves for nobody to really align or identify with her when she assumes everything that was negative associated with black people and anti-blackness to do with dark skin. Honestly, I think, excuse me, often people don't realize that people who are lighter skinned often deal with racism and have many of the same comments said to them. But it's almost like, you know, dark skinned black women who are caught up in the idea of colorism and being separate from lighter skinned black women. It's almost like they don't care, at least in my experience, like they don't care that, just because you're lighter skinned, that you deal with racism. For example, I've seen plenty of times where dark-skinned black people will stick up for each other when it comes to racism. But when it comes to lighter-skinned black people, they kind of just let it be. And almost as if, any racism given to them helps them feel very solidified in the idea that, light skinned black people, dark skinned black people are the same. But in my opinion, hate shouldn't be the way to signify that a light skinned black person is the same as a dark skinned black person. That's the slave mentality. A mentality that, blackness is less than. Therefore, you know, you feel low and you feel like less than, and you want others to join in your misery rather than actually embracing blackness together. You are condemning blackness together. And so that is a major problem that I notice with the whole colorism aspect. Honestly, as a lighter skinned black person myself, I've had it where it almost seems like the only thing that we're supposed to bond on is trauma bonding. And, basically, being black in America, for example, is supposed to be associated with all the negativity of what others see blackness as. Why can't we define what we see blackness as? Why can't we say that's valuable to us because of what we love about being black? But it always seems like blackness, at least in these cases, are associated just with the negativity and basically what other races see negative in being black. And I just find that very uncomfortable and sad that even black people can't find a reason to have pride in being black.